And here we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vinyasa Yoga. My name's Kelly Skinner, and I'm excited to flow with you today. So we'll start seated on our mats, propping your hips up on something, a block, a blanket, anything so that your hips are higher than your knees. We'll just take a moment here to settle, to arrive. Right, switching gears from whatever it was you were just doing. Allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. And we'll begin today with a short body scan. So we'll start the crown of your head, noticing the top of your head, and scanning your awareness down to the features of your face. Soften the wrinkles in your forehead, your brow, the space between your eyebrows, your third eye. Soften both eyelids and around your eye sockets. Relax your cheeks. Open your mouth, release your jaw. And in so doing, you widen your inner ears. Separate the two rows of your teeth. Let your tongue soften in your mouth. And soften your throat. Relax both shoulders down your back. And funnel your awareness down your left arm through your upper arm, past your left elbow into the forearm, your left wrist, and to your left hand through your thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky finger. Just rest your awareness in your left palm, feeling the connection of your palm to your leg or your lap. And then bringing your awareness to your right shoulder, funneling your attention down your right upper arm, through your right elbow, through your right forearm, your right wrist, into your right hand, your thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky finger. Resting your awareness in the center of your right palm. Observing the feeling of your palm connected to your leg, thigh, or lap. And then bring your awareness to the base of your throat. And let that drop down into your chest, your upper back, down and through your torso, through your lungs, the upper belly, the mid back, the low belly around your navel, your low back, your sacrum, into your pelvis. Letting your pelvis be heavy. Bring your attention to your left hip. Soften around your left hip joint and begin to funnel your awareness through your left leg, your thigh, your left knee, through your left shin and calf, your left ankle, into your left foot, your big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. And then let your awareness rest in the sole of your left foot. Bring your awareness to your right hip now, softening around your right hip joint. And let your awareness funnel down your right thigh, top of the thigh, through your right knee, shin, and calf, the right ankle into your right foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. And rest your awareness in the sole of your right foot. Feel your entire body now as a field of radiant sensation. Relaxed. Perhaps you're experiencing a little vibration or pulsation, maybe not, but just notice what it feels like to be completely connected and embodied experience. And observe your breath moving within your body here. Feeling into your connection to your breath and to the energy coursing throughout your body. And when we're able to soften and release tension, we allow access for this energy to flow freely within us, prana. And from our root, our seat, all the way up through the crown of our head, this prana, upward flowing energy can course. And allow your breath to deepen just a little more. You settle as you ground, you arrive. Acknowledging whatever is joining you, in your mind, around your heart. And holding it with ease, with tenderness and kindness. And draw your hands into your heart center, Anjali Mudra, palm to palm, front of your chest. And you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, bringing that to mind. Single word of focus, something you'd like to cultivate or invite more of into your life. And take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Use an inhale to sweep your arms overhead. You can let your eyes flutter open now. Bring your arms to a V and then make little cups for with your hands. So cupping your palms, right, like so, as if you were going to catch the raindrops outside. So soften your shoulders down your back, arms are at a V, and you make those little cups. And we'll start with a breathing technique, Kapalabhati, which is a purifying, detoxifying breath, but it also builds an inner fire. And it helps with our immunity, which obviously we could all use every day, but especially in this time. So the way this works is on an inhale, you don't fill to capacity. You fill up maybe 3/4 of the way in your inhale. And as you exhale, you take short, sharp exhales through your nose, drawing your navel into your spine. The inhale is passive. The exhale is a short, sharp exhale through your nose, and you draw your navel to your spine. So let's take a clearing breath together first. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up maybe 3/4 of the way. And exhale to begin. Short, sharp exhales through your nose, drawing your navel towards your spine. Couple more. On your next inhale, hook your thumb straight in your arms. Reach your arms straight up. Hold the breath at the top. Drop your chin to your chest. When you need to exhale, lift your chin, release your arms, slowly drop them alongside your body. Take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. All right, we'll do one more round of Kapalabhati. Inhale, arms come overhead. Find that V, cup your palms like you were gonna cup the rain. Right, inhale fully. Exhale out your mouth completely. Inhale 3/4 of the way. Exhale, short, sharp exhales. Draw your navel to your spine. Exhales come out your nose, mouth closed. On your next inhale, hook your thumbs, take a deep breath in, hold the breath at the top in fullness. Drop your chin to your chest, straighten your arms, straighten your arms. Exhale, chin lifts, arms sweep alongside the body. Beautiful. Let's inhale, come forward to tabletop, please. Knees come underneath your hips. Wrists come underneath your shoulders. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. If you'd like to flip your wrists open through the forearms, you can. Fingertips face your knees. As you inhale, lift your sitting bones, arch your back, pull your heart forward, gaze follow. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis round, draw your chin to your chest, drop your head. Inhale, sits bones lift, heart forward, gaze follows, cow. Exhale, tuck your pelvis round, draw chin to chest. Let's take 5 more like this. Following your breath. Breath initiates the movement. The movement begins in your pelvis, tucking and untucking. Take another round. And inhale, come back to neutral. Unflip your palms if they were flipped. Tuck your toes under. Then drop your hips back to your heels. Slide your fingertips forward. Staying on fingertips, palms lifted. Lift your chest and your gaze. Look forward and start to rock your hips from side to side here, opening a little bit through the arches of your feet. Right, and then on an exhale, if you'd like to, you can drop your chest, drop your forehead, tuck toe, child's pose. Palms can plant. Keep reaching forward through your arm. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, plant your palms, rise up to tabletop. As you exhale, move your hips up and back first, downward facing dog. And look back at your feet. Your feet are hip distance apart, outer edges of your feet parallel to the outer edge of your mat. And start to pedal out your dog, bend and straighten one leg at a time. Find some movement, get curious. Spreading fingers wide, press down through the root of each knuckle in the center of each palm. Bring a slight bend to your knees, move your hips up and back. Right, if you're tuning into this a little later and you miss me saying it and you want music, you're welcome to follow me, Kelly Skinner, on Spotify. The playlist today is called Moon Magic. You want to follow. Yeah, otherwise you can practice in the silence. Let's take another breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And then inhale, come forward to plank pose. Pause here for a moment. Wrists are right under your shoulders. Draw your navel towards your spine. Lower your hips so that they're not lifted way up and they're not sagging low. Right, you make a little plank. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, actually lower your knees. Keep your toes untucked and pull your heart forward. Arms are straight, soften your shoulders. So a little opportunity here to open through the front body, through the hip flexors, through the chest. Open your mouth, release your jaw. Good, then from here, lift your knees, come back to plank, take a breath in. As you exhale, hips move up and back, downward facing dog. Then inhale, glide forward to plank, top of a push-up. We'll start to build a little heat here. As you exhale, lower 2/3 of the way, chaturanga, and pause. You're welcome to drop your knees as you do this. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press straight back up, plank, downward facing dog. Couple like this. Inhale, glide forward to plank. Welcome to lower your knees if you'd like to. We're lowering 2/3 of the way, pausing here in chaturanga, or knees are lifted. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift straight back up, plank, downward facing dog. One more like this. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga, 2/3 of the way, pause, knees can be lowered. Take a breath in. Exhale, press into your palms straight up, downward facing dog. Take a breath in to fill. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And bend your knees, look forward, take little steps or hop to the top of your mat. Whew, that built a little heat for me. Bend your knees here. Bring your fingertips in front of you about 6 inches or right to the tops of your ankles. As you inhale, you'll pull your heart forward, lengthen your spine, shoulders move down your back, or hands can slide up your shins. As you exhale, fold forward, drop your head. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and hold here, ragdoll. Let your head, neck, and shoulders be heavy. Arms can dangle or grab opposite elbows or biceps. Stay still or sway from side to side. I like to bend and straighten one leg as I sway here. Nod your head, yes. Shake it, no. Open your mouth wide, open your eyes wide, and then close them. Let out any audible sighs on exhale. You could flutter your lips, so horse breath on exhale. And then release your arms, draw your chin to your chest, bend your knees, and begin to roll up to stand one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. Landing here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Rooting down through all 4 corners of your feet. And shoulders soften down your back. Palms to the front of the room. Steady gaze, steady breath. And then let's interlace our fingers here behind the base of your spine. Whichever thumb you'd rather on top, maybe the more awkward one. We'll take a little neck stretch here. So soften your shoulders, down your back. Begin to straighten your arms, your knuckles fall. Good. And then from here, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Open your mouth, release your jaw. Right, keep working your shoulder blades down your back. Keep reaching your knuckles farther towards the earth. Then let your chin fall to your chest. Let your left ear roll to your left shoulder now. Open your mouth, release your jaw. Another breath in. Another breath out. Let your chin fall back to your chest. Inhale, lift your gaze. Pull your heart forward. Drop your knuckles a little farther. Hips move forward. Little back bend. And exhale, bend your knees, folding forward. Yoga Mudra. Crown of your head drops towards the earth as your knuckles reach high, high, high. Actively move your shoulder blades away from your ears. Outer upper arm bones hug in towards one another. Palms work towards one another. Take a few breaths here. Again, you could shake out your head or your neck like when we were in Yoga Mudra. Or forward fold rather. Now we're in Yoga Mudra. Yeah. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. On your next inhale, root down, rise up, arms sweep overhead, reach high. As you exhale, fold forward. Arms can be wide or come straight down center line. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right foot back. Lower your right knee in the top of your right foot. Make sure your left ankle doesn't go beyond your left knee doesn't go beyond your left ankle. Then hug your inner thighs together. Then inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And let's bend at the elbows. Palms draw, hold elbows. Yeah. Let your pelvis move forward and down. Lift your heart forward and up. Feel the space created through the top of your right thigh. Right, we're opening the lungs, your windows, clearing out stagnant breath. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale to hinge forward. Plant your right hand, bring your left hand to your low back. Tuck your right toes, lift your right leg. Then send your left arm straight up. Yeah, for an open twist here. So your left hip moves back, your right femur bone reaches skyward. Take a breath in, and take a breath out. Shift your weight into your right hand. From here, bring your left foot, make it light, and you're gonna step straight back to sage pose. Side plank. So the left foot is stacked right on top of the right. You could bring the left foot in front of you for support. Right? You could also lower the right knee, make a little tripod. Another option is to extend your left leg, like a star. So reaching in all directions down, pressing down, lifting up. Draw your navel towards your spine. Inhale, reach a little higher. And exhale. If your left leg is lifted, lower it. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw your left knee into your chest. Plant your left foot again. Left hand lowers, the back leg is lift. From here, inhale, root down, rise up. We rise up, crescent lunge. Yeah, exhale, soften a little bit into your back knee. Hands come to your heart. Inhale, pull your heart forward, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, we'll twist. Right elbow comes to the outside of your left knee. Palms press into one another. See if you can get your elbows to stack on one another. Then press your knee into your elbow, elbow back into your knee to twist a little deeper. There'll be a little space between your torso and your left thigh. Right? There's also the option to lower your back knee here. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Then gaze down at your left toes. Use your next inhale to step your right foot up to meet the left, and we're in chair pose here. Yeah, also called thunderbolt twist. So your knees are hugging in towards one another, elbows hooked on the outside of that left knee, still palms touch. Move your left hip back, your right hip forward. Take one more breath here. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, rise through center, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands alongside your body. Take a breath in here, mountain pose. And exhale, let it go. Other side, inhale, reach arms overhead, sweep up. Exhale, we dive forward, bend your knees as you fold. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back. Lower your left knee in the top of your left foot. Right knee doesn't go beyond your right ankle, just check in. It does scoot your foot forward. Hug your inner thighs together. Inhale, we sweep our arms overhead. Exhale, bend at the elbows, opposite palm, or opposite forearm on top, rather. Let your pelvis move forward and down. Pull your heart forward and up. Yeah, so hug your inner thighs together. We maintain that stability as you continue to lift your heart up, up, up. Finding that little back bend. Take another breath in. And another breath out. Use an inhale to hinge forward. Left hand comes inside your right foot. Lift your back leg, right hand to your low back. From here, inhale, reach your right arm up for an open twist. Right hip moves back, left femur bone reaches skyward. Breath in. And breath out. One more here. Inhale, reach a little higher. Good. Exhale, lower your right hand to the mat. Good. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, settle here. Soften into your left knee now. We reach a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart, and we twist over the left leg now. So the right leg, sorry. Left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Press your knee into your elbow. Press palm into palm, stacking your right elbow right over the left. And then you begin to twist a little deeper. Again, option to lower your left knee to the mat. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Twist a little deeper. Wringing your spine out. Then gaze down to your right foot. Bring the weight into your right foot. Step the left foot up to meet the right without overthinking it too much. And here we are in Thunderbolt twist. So hug your knees together. Keep dropping your sitting bones back. As you inhale, you lengthen your spine. As you absolutely press knee to elbow to knee, twist a little deeper. 2 more breaths here. Thunderbolt twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, rise up through center, Utkatasana. Exhale, sit a little deeper, drop your hips back. Inhale, root down, rise up, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands come alongside your body. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, dive. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, Vinyasa, step or hop. Moving through your Vinyasa, lowering knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Elbows hug into the body. Inhale, tops of feet lower your pelvis, pull your heart forward, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips move up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float, top of your mat. We continue to build this heat here. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward into that space. Inhale, root down, rise up, arms sweep overhead, reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart. Again, like this. Inhale, arms sweep, reach high, little back bend. Exhale, dive, bend your knees as you fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa, your way to down dog, step or float. If you float, land in chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back. Take 1 breath in. Exhale, clear it out. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float, top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root down, rise up, arms sweep overhead, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms float, reach high. Exhale, fold, bend your knees as you dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, Vinyasa, anyway to downward facing dog. Take your time. Stepping, hopping, skipping the Vinyasa, do whatever you need, or at child's pose. Take a deep breath in here and down dog. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Really inhale the right leg high now, 3-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot all the way between your hands. Seal the outer edge of your left foot to the mat and out to the left edge of your mat. Inhale, we root and rise. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. So bending into your right knee, left hip wraps towards the top of your mat, left ribs follow. You can always widen the width of your stance for that to happen. Soften your shoulders down your back. This first one, let's take a little shoulder opener. Right arm comes forward, left arm wraps on top, crossing at the elbows. Then grab your forearms or your wrists, eagle arms. As you inhale, lift your elbows up, up, up. As you exhale, soften your shoulders and push your wrists away from your face. 3 more breaths right here. Steady gaze, steady breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to release your arms, sweep your arms overhead. So you exhale, we'll open to Virabhadrasana 2. So adjust your stance here. Right foot comes to the center of your mat. Your front heel intersects the middle of your back arch. Arms come parallel to the earth, bending into your right knee. Gaze over your right middle finger. Your sacrum tucks towards your back heel, right, versus arching your back. You're drawing your pubic bone up towards your navel. 3 breaths right here. And in Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Embodying those qualities of a warrior, courageousness, right, being courageous and facing uncertainty, using the tools you have to move through, your breath, awareness. One more here. Inhale, reach from your heart to your hands. As you exhale, flip your right palm, reach forward, and sweep it all the way back. Reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. Left hand is really light and just drops down the back leg. Keep the bend in your right knee and extend from your right hip crease all the way out through your right middle finger. Inhale, reach a little farther. And exhale. Inhale, rise back up, Vira 2. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, come into the ball of your back foot. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, Vinyasa. Right, your flow to downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot all the way between your hands. We rise again to Virabhadrasana 1. So seal the outer edge of your right foot to the mat and up to the right edge. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Yeah. Just gonna switch my direction here. So now your right hip is working towards the top of your mat. Right ribs are following. Seal or lift the inner arch of your back foot to zip up this right thigh. Bend a little deeper into your left knee. Arms sweep overhead, steady gaze. Finding our shoulder opener here. Left arm comes forward. Right elbow crosses the left. Then bend the arms, finding your bind. Great, eagle arms. Use an inhale to lift your elbows up, up, up. And an exhale to move your wrists away from your face. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Use an inhale to release the bind, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, we open to warrior 2. To wheel your left foot to the center of your mat. Both hips open to the right side of your mat. Bend into your left knee, arms come to parallel. Pubic bone draws towards your navel. Sacrum tucks towards your back heel. Steady gaze. Courageous breath here. And inhale, flip your left palm, reach forward. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. Reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. Right hand really light down your back leg. Left arm sweeps up and over, opening through your left side body. Keep bending into your left knee and then extend to the left fingertips. Take 1 more breath. And let it go. Inhale, rise back up, Vira 2. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Plank. Continue to exhale the lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, lower 2/3 of the way. Inhale, pull your heart forward, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Great, now we'll flow through this a little quicker now. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, rising Virabhadrasana 1. Seal the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, we reach high, 1 breath. Exhale, we open warrior 2. Open your stance, hips to the left, bend into your right knee. Inhale, flip your right palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, rise back, warrior 2. Exhale, Vinyasa, finding plank. Continuing the exhale, lower. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step left foot between your hands. We rise, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Exhale, open, Vira 2. Hips move to the right. Inhale, flip left palm, reach forward. Exhale, sweep it back, reverse. Inhale, rise, Vira 2. Exhale, windmill hands, Vinyasa. Follow your flow. Exhale to lower. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. Right, 1 more each side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. We rise, Vira 1, rise. 1 breath. Exhale, we open, Vira 2. Hips to the left, bend into right knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, Vira 2. Exhale, windmill, Vinyasa. Find your flow. Use your breath. I know you can always skip the flow. Take child's. Last side, inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. We rise, Virabhadrasana 1, reach high. Exhale, open, Vira 2. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, windmill, Vinyasa, left foot steps back. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, down dog. Clearing breath here. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot all the way between your hands. And we'll seal the outer edge of your back foot to the center of your mat. Inhale, windmill, arms up, straighten both legs. As if we were going into Vira 2, both legs straight. Move into Trikonasana triangle. So you exhale, your left hip shifts back, right hips reach forward, forward, forward. Then lower your right hand to your shin, ankle, or a block. Left hand comes to your sacrum, your low back. Tuck your pelvis towards your heel. Then reach your left arm up. Keep your chin drawing in towards your chest, back of neck long. Stay right here. You can extend your left fingertips towards the top of your mat, opening through your side body. And stay right here for more core activity, a little more heat. Your right hand crosses and grabs the outside of your left thigh. Find your breath. Another breath in. Another breath out. And release your right hand. If your left arm's extended, bring it back up. Exhale, you rise all the way up. Good. Then turn your right toes in. And turn your left toes to the back of your mat. So we'll take the other side from here. Your right toes are angled at a 45-degree angle. Left toes to the back of your mat. Inhale, reaching forward. Right hip moves back. Exhale, lower your left hand to shin, ankle, or block. Right hand to your sacrum, low back. Tuck your pelvis. Open your shoulder, open your chest. Chin stays drawn towards chest, right arm overhead. Trikonasana triangle. Moving into the same variation you took on the other side. Reach your right fingers towards the top of your mat. Opening through the side body. Keep pressing through the outer edge of your right foot. And for a little more heat, the left arm lifts. Left hand grabs the outside of your right hip. Breathe. And release your left hand back to your leg. Inhale, right arm lifts you all the way back up. And let's bring our hands to our hips. Toes turn in, heels out a little bit for wide leg forward fold. And let's take Yoga Mudra. So interlace your fingers behind your back, the opposite thumb on top than you were practicing earlier. As you inhale, draw your shoulders down your back, drop your knuckles, lift your heart. As you exhale, bend your knees and fold forward, folding from your heart. Drop your crown of your head towards the earth as your knuckles reach high. Shake out your neck. Outer upper arm bones hug in towards one another. Palms work towards one another. Actively move your shoulders away from your ears. And stay still here, or you could start to find a little movement. Bend into your right knee. Straighten up on inhale. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, bend left. And come back to center, inhale. As you exhale, gently release the arm bind. Arms release, hands come to the mat. Or bind your arms again like you were in ragdoll. Just let your torso sway from side to side. Take a horse breath. Fluttering your lips on exhale. And then release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And let's take one more twist here. So toe heel your feet in one time, so they're a little bit more narrow. And bring your left palm or fingertips underneath your nose. Take your right hand and cross it to your left shin or ankle. Then from there, begin to walk your left fingertips forward as if you were going into down dog with that left arm. Bend your knees here. And then bend your right elbow and start to look under your left armpit. Keep walking your left fingertips forward. Okay, with each inhale, you lengthen. With each exhale, you twist a little deeper. And release your right hand and we'll switch sides. So right fingertips walk forward now. Left hand crosses to your left calf, shin or ankle. Keep walking your right fingertips forward, bend your knees soft. So you exhale, you begin to twist, bending your left elbow. Gaze looks under your right armpit. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. And release your left fingertips. Walk your fingertips back under your shoulders. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. As you exhale, walk your hands to frame your right foot back to the top of your mat. Now slide your left foot back, lunge. As you exhale, step back to downward facing dog or take a vinyasa. And once you land in your dog, notice the difference of the shape from the first dog you took. And inhale, send your right leg high. And exhale, let's open the hip here. Stack your right hip on top of the left. Bend your knee, roll out your ankle. Notice if your right shoulder popped up, lower it to meet the left. And let your left heel dive towards the earth, stretching through your left Achilles. And inhale, straighten your right leg. And you'll exhale, draw your right knee to your right wrist for pigeon pose. And we'll move into a little hip opening sequence here. So tuck your back toes, lift your back leg, walk it back. Walk your fingertips back. Inhale to pull your heart forward, lengthen. Right, and exhale, fold forward. And so you can support yourself in any way that you need to here. You could put a blanket underneath your right sitting bone. You could stay lifted on forearms, right? Or you can drop your chest, back your fists, support your head, or palms, or head to earth. Your right hip is moving back as your left hip draws forward. Leaving space in and around your left hip joint here. Notice what's happening within you as we begin to wind our practice down here a bit. Slow things down. What's happening to your breath? What's the sensation like in your body, in your right hip? Couple more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, press up to forearms, unless you're there already. Yeah. Let's see here. And then, yeah, walk your forearms to the left. So your right knee is bent, and you start to walk your forearms away from that knee. So it's like you're in Sphinx pose, pressing into your forearms and palms, pull your heart forward, soften your shoulders. Yeah, so option one is to stay right here. Otherwise, you bring your right forearm parallel to the top of your mat, and your left arm sweeps around, grabbing the outside of your right hip. Yeah. We're going to move, twist in both directions here. So the right hip keeps dropping down towards the earth, and keep opening your left chest to the side. Take a breath in, and a breath out. And release the bind if you took it. Both forearms come down, and then walk your forearms all the way over to the right. So towards your bent knee now. Maybe it goes past your bent knee. Press into your forearms, pull your heart forward. Again, continue to drop your right sitting bone down towards the earth. Then take your left forearm parallel to the top of your mat. And take your right arm around. And now you grab the outside of your left hip, or maybe even grabbing your left heel. Press into your forearm. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale to twist a little deeper. Maybe gaze over right shoulder. And release the bind if you took it. Inhale, both forearms come back to center. Exhale, walk up into fingertips. Fingertips walk back, soften your shoulders, pull your heart forward. Lion's breath, open your mouth, exhale, stick your tongue out, roll your eyes back. And then plant your palms from here, tuck your back toe under, lift your right leg back, downward facing dog. You could open here, right leg high again, open, stack the hips. You can make circles with your right knee, big or small, both directions. And then plant your right foot and we'll take the other side. Inhale, left leg high. So you exhale, bend at your knee, drop your heel to your tush, roll out your ankle. Left shoulder lowers to meet the left. Right heel dives towards the earth, open through the Achilles, hamstring. And then left leg straightens, hip square. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Lower your knee, shin, and ankle. Tuck your back toe under, walk it back. Find any props here to support your left sitting bone. Inhale, pull your heart forward, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward any amount. You can stay on forearms. Bring a pillow underneath your chest. Elbows wide, stack your fist. Or place your head on your palms. Left hip keeps moving back. Right hip draws forward. Breathing here. Couple more breaths in the shape. And on your next inhale, rise up onto forearms here. Yeah. And then walk your forearms over to the right. So the opposite direction of that left knee. Coming to that angle, press into forearms, into palms, pull your heart forward. Drop your left hip, and soften your shoulder. So you're in that Sphinx shape. Right? Stay right here, or left forearm comes parallel to the top of your mat. Your right arm can reach around for the outside of your left hip or your inner left thigh. And a little twist. Keep dropping the left hip. Maybe more space is created. You can tuck your right toes, walk your right thigh back. And release your right arm. We switch sides. So walk your forearms all the way over to your left knee now. Yeah, forearms plant, pull your heart forward, drop into your left sitting bone. And stay here, or right forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Left arm wraps around now, grabs the outside of your right hip, or maybe your right heel. Open through your chest, looking over your left shoulder. And then release your left arm, both forearms come down. Back to center, use an inhale to pull your heart forward, walk your fingertips back, soften your shoulders, pull your chest forward. Exhale, lion's breath, stick your tongue out, roll your eyes back. Good. Then remove anything under your left sitting bones. Sit on your left hip. Swing your right leg around. Yeah, bring your hands behind you. Plant your feet at the edges of your mat. And let's just windshield wiper our knees from side to side. Whew. A lot of hip love right there. There's some twists, detoxifying, and our hips are a place we tend to hold anger, sadness, a lot of stuck energy, emotional stuff. Really good to get in there. Good. And then scoot your tush back, bend your knees, plant your heels, and bring your hands to the outsides of your feet. See if you can work your knees into your armpits. And then sort of just give your armpits a little massage here with your knees. We have a lot of lymph nodes in our armpits. This is really good and detoxifying for the lymphatic system. A little massage can be really tender. Just notice that. Be gentle. Good. And then come to stillness and start to scoot your hips back. So you're walking your sitting bones back. See if you can have your chest connected to your thighs. And if there comes a time where they separate, right, go back a little bit so that your chest is connected to your thighs. And from here, drop your head. Let's take a few moments here. So the knees are probably still pretty bent. And then if you want to go a little deeper, your chest and thighs can separate. Keep scooting your hips back or inching your heels forward and fold forward here. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. And on your next inhale, slowly peel your spine back up. And exhale at the top. And sun is sort of coming out right now. Plant your feet, bend your knees, come to the top of your mat, and then roll all the way down to your back. And we'll take 2 inversions here. So we'll start with bridge pose, and then there will be an opportunity to do full wheel if that's a safe part of your practice, or to take a restorative option. So arms come alongside your body, ankles are right under your knees, and see if your middle fingers can just graze your heels, right? Then from there, begin to peel your pelvis up off the mat, peel your spine up off the mat. Then walk your left shoulder under, your right shoulder under. You could take robot arms, bending at 90 degrees, fingertips face up, right? Or interlace your fingers behind your back. Then press down into your feet to lift your hips up. Press down into your upper arms, shoulders draw in towards one another. Press down through your knuckles. Your shin bones reach to the front of the room as your thighs reach skyward. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Inhale, press down, lift a little higher. And exhale to slowly lower down. Release the bind if you took it. Pelvis lowers last. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just take a breath here. Integrate. And plant your feet again, hip distance apart, one final back bend. So if you're taking a supported inversion, you could use a block, right? Place it underneath your sacrum, that flat, hard bone in your low back, or fold a blanket many times, or fold a pillow many times so that your hips are lifted up. If you're taking full wheel, your hands are gonna come by your ears. And then there's also the option to take bridge pose, again, hands interlaced. So if you're taking wheel, hands come by your ears. Use an inhale to press down and lift up. So arms straighten. Your feet stay hip distance apart. Your toes don't come out to the side. You're not lifting your heels up. Your heels are grounded. Your feet are planted. And press into your palms, arms straight. Pull your heart forward through your arms. Press your feet down, lift your hips up even more. Take 3 more breaths in whichever variation you've chosen. And we'll slowly release if you're in full wheel. Draw your chin to your chest and slowly lower. Right, releasing any bind if you're in bridge. Remove the prop under your hips. if you're in the supported variation. Soles of your feet come together, knees open, hand to heart, hand to belly. Take an integrated breath. And let it go. And then knees come together. Draw both knees into your chest. Extend your left leg out long. Right knee hugs into your chest. We'll take a single leg supine twist. So scoot your hips to the right. Let your right knee cross your body over to the left. Left hand could assist your left leg, right? Or both arms could come to a T. You could put a prop underneath your right leg if you'd like to for support. A few breaths here, unwinding your spine, a final twist. And on an inhale, we'll come back through to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Then extend your right leg out long now, left knee into your chest. Scoot your hips to the left. Let your left leg cross to the right. Single leg supine twist, other side. And arms forward, comfortable. For more of a neck stretch, or you gaze towards your left fingertips. Or gaze can stay up to the sky. A few breaths here. And use an inhale to come back through to center. Plant both feet. Bring your pelvis back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a final squeeze, making circles if you'd like, or taking a happy baby. Knees come open wide towards your armpits. Flex your feet skyward. Hold the outsides of your feet. Draw your knees to the earth. Stay still or rock from side to side. And as you feel complete, sending your legs out long on the mat as you prepare now for final rest. Bringing your feet at least hip distance apart, maybe to the outer edges of your mat. Let your ankles fall open. Give your armpits room to breathe. Palms face up. A posture of receiving. All right, you're welcome to add any layers or put socks on. So take a little bit of time here in final relaxation. Right, where your work is done. Allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm, uncontrolled. Letting your front body melt into your back body. Your back body melts into the earth. Right, receiving here the beautiful benefits of your practice, letting it integrate, marinate into your body, mind, and soul. And receiving that which you need right now. In Shavasana. Complete surrender. Reading from Journey to the Heart, April 13th. Give freely of what you've been given. Learning not to overcare, overgive, and overdo are the lessons of the past. We have learned them well. There was a time when we needed to monitor our giving because we were giving compulsively, almost addictively, with no thought to what felt right in our heart, with no understanding of loving ourselves. So that was yesterday. This is now. We can trust ourselves to know when it's time to stop, or when our giving has become destructive. We can trust ourselves to know when it's not our job to give, because now we are connected to ourselves, listening to ourselves on track. Give freely of your time, your heart, your joy, your wisdom. Share your experiences, your strength, your hope. Share your weaknesses as well as your strengths. Share your money, your gifts, your laughter. Share your hope. Share yourself. Give freely of what you've been given, and the universe will provide you with exactly what you need. Give freely, and the universe will give freely to you. Allow your breath to deepen. And slowly begin to reawaken, inviting a little movement into your fingertips, toes, neck. And then draw your knees into your chest, roll to one side, curl up here for a breath or two. And then we'll meet in our final seat, sitting tall, propping your hips up on something, and your eyes closed. And once you've arrived in your seat, scanning your body here on your own, noticing any subtle shifts from the first seat we took, that initial body scan, and arriving to where you are now. Feeling that echo, the resonance of your practice that may show up as an energetic vibration, tuning into your breath, subtle shifts of the mind, right? It's different each time. But we learn to listen, we learn to notice. And draw your hands to your heart space, Anjali Mudra, palm to palm at heart center. Call on your intention or your dedication. Bringing these intentions with you into your day as you live your yoga off the mat. Let's take a clearing breath together. Inhale through your nose, filling up. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Bowing your head to your heart, sealing our practice. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May your practice be a means of inner listening and becoming. Together we say, Namaste. And namaste to each of you. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing your practice. And have a beautiful rest of your day.